There was a time when eggs were the very symbol of a healthy morning. Simple, filling, full of protein, especially in America, where eggs and bacon are on nearly every corner. But if you're 60 or older, your body might start sending quiet warning signals, the kind you don't notice, until it's too late. And eggs? They're not as innocent as they look on the box. The real question is, are you ready to hear the truth before it hits you as a heart attack?
Why eggs can harm the heart after 60. As we age, the rules change. What used to go unnoticed can now trigger serious problems. Eggs, packed with cholesterol and fats, become a potential threat, especially for seniors. The American Heart Association has been updating its guidelines, particularly for people over 60, those with diabetes, high blood pressure, or a history of heart issues. One egg equals almost a full day's worth of cholesterol. A single egg contains around 186 milligauss of cholesterol. That's nearly the entire daily limit for an older adult. After 60, your liver processes fats less efficiently. Metabolism slows down, and your body struggles to clear out LDL, bad cholesterol. When LDL builds up in the arteries, it sets the stage for heart disease, atherosclerosis, and strokes. Often silently, until it's too late. Casey, 67, Minnesota. Casey had eggs every morning since retiring at 55. He thought it was a healthy, protein-packed breakfast. But at 67, he experienced a minor stroke. He suddenly lost feeling in his right hand. Tests showed elevated cholesterol, narrowed arteries, and fatty liver. His doctor said, "If you'd had eggs 2-3 times a week, fine. But daily? That's like a drip eroding your blood vessels." The classic American breakfast, a ticking time bomb. For many seniors in the U.S., breakfast means eggs, sausage, buttered toast, and coffee. Harmless? Not really. Eggs equals cholesterol. Sausage equals saturated fats. Butter equals more fat on top. Now add low activity, medications, and age-related changes, and you've got the perfect storm for heart trouble. Science confirms, the older you are, the riskier eggs become. A 2019 Harvard study followed over 29,000 people. Seniors eating 6+ eggs weekly had an 18% higher heart attack risk and 21% higher cardiovascular risk. Those limiting intake to 2 to 3 eggs per week? Noticeably safer. Eggs versus statins, a hidden conflict. Many seniors take statins to lower cholesterol. But eating eggs daily can cancel out the benefits. It's like trying to drain a bathtub while the tap is still running. Even worse for those with type 2 diabetes, already common past 60. How eggs affect your arteries. Raise LDL, bad. Cholesterol. Trigger plaque buildup. Promote arterial inflammation. Reduce vessel flexibility, especially in legs and neck over time. Numbness, fatigue, chest pain, then a sudden, life-threatening event. John, 72, Arizona. John, a retired Marine from Tucson, had omelets every morning, like in his service days. 6 years in, sudden chest pain, heart attack. Post-surgery, doctors asked, "You eat eggs?" "Every day." "You're not 30 anymore. At 70, your arteries need food that heals, not harms." One-size-fits-all rules? Not after 60. Many articles say 1 egg a day is fine. Maybe for young, healthy folks. But after 60, liver enzymes slow down. Blood gets thicker. Inflammation increases. Even 1 egg per day may be too much. Have you checked your cholesterol this year? If you don't know your levels, you're driving blind, especially past 60. Get tested for total cholesterol. LDL, bad. HDL, good. Triglycerides, know where you stand, before it's too late. So, what's the real threat? Not the egg itself, but uncontrolled intake plus aging. What worked at 30 might now work against you. It's like trying to stream 4K on a 15-year-old laptop. Your body has different needs now. Bottom line, don't demonize eggs, but don't worship them either. It's time to knock eggs off the perfect food pedestal. They're nutrient-rich, yes, but with risks. No, you don't have to quit eggs forever, but if your heart is the engine, think hard about what fuel you're using each morning. Part 2. What happens to the body after 60, and why eggs become riskier. 60 is not the new 40, and that's okay. Lots of seniors say, "I feel young." That's great, but biology doesn't care how you feel. After 60, metabolism slows, immune system shifts. Inflammation rises, liver and kidneys become less efficient. This doesn't mean everything's breaking. It just means you need to adapt, especially in what you eat. Your mind feels foggy? Eggs might be part of it. Cholesterol is essential for the brain, but excesses in your blood can cause narrowed brain vessels, slower cognitive function, increased stroke risk. Many older adults complain, "I can't remember words. I feel mentally slow." Breakfast with eggs, butter, and bacon might be part of the reason. Your metabolism has slowed, but has your diet? After 60, your metabolism drops by 20 to 25%, so what used to burn now stores. Foods once easy to digest now feel heavy. Eggs, especially fried, become fuel your body struggles to burn. They tax your liver, gallbladder, and digestion. Your blood is thicker, yet you keep pouring in more cholesterol? With age, blood becomes more viscous. Vessels lose elasticity. Blood cells tend to clump. Now add the cholesterol and lecithin from eggs. You're thickening an already sluggish stream, especially risky for sedentary seniors. Chronic inflammation, your silent enemy after 60. Eggs can trigger low-grade inflammation, especially in people who are overweight. Living with type 2 diabetes. Dealing with heart or vascular issues. You don't feel this kind of inflammation. It happens on a cellular level, but it affects everything. Your heart, brain, liver, joints, and it builds up, like acid slowly eating through metal. Your heart beats 100,000 times a day. Are you fueling it with fat? Your heart is a tireless motor, but as it ages, its walls thin, valves stiffen, rhythm weakens, and the cholesterol from eggs makes it work harder under pressure, raises the risk of arrhythmia, reduces oxygen flow to your organs. So next time someone says, "Eggs are healthy," ask yourself, healthy for whom? A 30-year-old athlete or a 68-year-old with high blood pressure and medication? Atherosclerosis doesn't hurt until it hits. You might feel fine for years while your arteries narrow, millimeter by millimeter. Then one day, a little chest pain. You ignore it. Numb arm. You think you slept funny. Blurry vision. Must be tired. All early warnings. And eggs for breakfast may be quietly helping set that trap. Eggs and high blood pressure? Not a great combo. Many older adults live with hypertension, and fats from eggs can push blood pressure higher. Add strain to your heart, trigger swelling and headaches. No, eggs alone won't cause hypertension, but in an aging body, they're one more weight on an already heavy system. Living with type 2 diabetes? Then eggs need extra attention. In people with diabetes, fat metabolism is impaired, blood sugar regulation is already fragile, vessels and kidneys are under stress. A study from the University of Southern California found people with type 2 diabetes who ate eggs daily had a 50% higher risk of heart complications. Your liver after 60, the quiet guardian. It filters everything, but as we age, it cleans the blood slower, stores fat faster, struggles with heavy foods. Eggs? They're dense, and after 60, they may contribute to fatty liver disease, often mistaken for just getting older. That belly isn't from bread, but from the wrong food combos. Older folks often complain about the belly, but it's not always calories. Eggs, plus fat plus low fiber equals bloating and heaviness. Poor bile flow equals bad digestion. Low activity equals sluggish gut. The result? A heavy belly, low energy, brain fog. You blame age, when really it was breakfast. Aging plus the wrong food, a cycle that speeds you up in the wrong direction. Here's how it goes. Eat eggs regularly. Cholesterol climbs. More cholesterol, more inflammation, less oxygen, more fatigue, more memory slips. Move less. Metabolism tanks. Repeat. Disease. You can break the cycle just by rethinking one meal. Breakfast. So, why are eggs risky after 60? Let's sum it up. High cholesterol in food plus slower liver to process it. Higher risk of atherosclerosis, stroke, heart attack. Slower metabolism. Fat stores instead of vans. Reduced brain blood flow. Mental fog. Interactions with meds and statins, blood pressure drugs, etc. Eggs aren't poison, but they're not vitamins either. Treat them like alcohol, occasional and measured. If you're over 60, 2 to 3 eggs a week, totally fine. If you're active, daily eggs? Only with regular blood tests. Fried eggs every day. High risk, full stop. In the next part, we'll explore what to eat instead of eggs to keep your heart strong, brain sharp, and body energized. Egg-free breakfast? Absolutely doable. Many people over 60 are used to eggs in the morning. It's quick, filling, familiar. But if we cut eggs out, we start asking, then what? Here's what. There are dozens of foods that don't raise cholesterol, are easy to digest, provide protein and lasting energy. The goal isn't to skip breakfast, just to swap the centerpiece. Tofu, not just for vegans, it's a protein powerhouse. Why tofu? Zero cholesterol. Complete plant protein. Mild taste. Absorbs any spices or sauces. In the US, tofu scramble is a popular egg alternative. People add turmeric for color, black salt for eggy flavor, spinach, bell peppers. 77-year-old Marion from Austin switched to tofu 3 years ago. Hot flashes stopped. My legs no longer swell. And for the first time in 10 years, I lost 13 pounds just by cutting eggs. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, heart-friendly protein. Instead of eggs, try lentil patties, hummus with veggies, white beans on toast. Example, Harvard's nutrition program recommends legumes at least 4 times a week for people over 60. Why? They regulate blood sugar, lower bad cholesterol. Strengthen your artery walls. Nut butters, a clean energy boost without the cholesterol. Peanut, almond, cashew butters, they offer healthy fats, low glycemic index, omega-3s. Spread it on a slice of whole grain bread. It's a perfect breakfast. Add banana or berries, and it's even better. Key tip: go for options with no added sugar or palm oil. Oatmeal. Grandma's secret that still works. What does oatmeal do? Lowers cholesterol, fuels you for hours, improves digestion. Want to supercharge it? Add berries for antioxidants. Cinnamon helps with blood sugar. Ground flaxseed, omega-3s. Ralph, 82, from Denver says, I quit eggs, switched to oatmeal with berries, and feel more alive than I did at 60. Sweet potatoes, not just tasty, but powerful for your arteries. Packed with beta-carotene, fiber vitamins C and E. You can roast them, mash them, or layer them on toast. Bonus: they improve insulin sensitivity, a big win for anyone with prediabetes. Leafy greens, the underrated protein. Spinach, kale, arugula, they give you fiber B vitamins, antioxidants. Toss them into toast, smoothies, even oatmeal, and you've got an anti-aging breakfast. UCLA research: seniors who eat greens daily have a 30% lower risk of heart disease. Smoothies, fast, easy, and more filling than eggs. Build your smoothie with berries, banana avocado, Almond milk. Chia seeds. It's a light, digestible breakfast that cleans your vessels and nourishes your cells. Avocado. A fatty food without the cholesterol baggage. Why avocado? Full of phytosterols. Doesn't raise LDL, bad cholesterol. Helps absorb vitamins. Plus, it's perfect on toast with beans or greens. You can even make a baked avocado egg. Slice it, season it, heat it. Delicious. Mushrooms, the meat without the fat. And a quiet egg substitute. Types like portobello and shiitake offer protein, B vitamins, ergosterol, a precursor to vitamin D. Grill them, roast them, add to wraps. They're hearty, satisfying, and egg-free. Whole grain toast, your new morning staple. Try these combos. Toast with nut butter and berries. Toast with avocado and tomato. Toast with tofu and greens. In the U.S., they call it a smart toast breakfast, and it's a metabolically friendly start to your day. Brain food that's heart-safe. Top picks: blueberries, nuts, olive oil, flax, seeds, turmeric. These foods lower inflammation, support memory, boost blood flow to the brain. In short, they're nature's replacement for half the pills in your medicine cabinet. Change the habit, not just the ingredient. The goal isn't just to ditch eggs, it's to learn new recipes. Enjoy the swap track. How your body responds. A modern replacement isn't a restriction, it's a health upgrade. So, what to eat instead of eggs after 60? Here's your top 10. Tofu, tofu scramble. Oatmeal with berries, whole grain, toast, plus avocado, hummus, plus fresh veggies, sweet potatoes, nut butters. Smoothies with seeds, leafy greens and mushrooms, legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas, blueberries, flaxseed, turmeric.
The key thing is, you're not losing flavor, you're gaining health. By removing eggs after 60, you lower your risk of heart attack, stroke, and diabetes. Gain more steady energy. Keep your mind clearer for longer. This isn't a sacrifice. It's a level up in how you live. A smarter, lighter, stronger you, starting with one small change at breakfast.